Produced between 1978 and 79, Dara Birnbaum's piece, Technology Transformation Wonder Woman, consists of imagery appropriated from the 1970s Wonder Woman television series. Through repetition and editing, Birnbaum forces viewers to look closer at the image and consider the changes taking place in the character, technology, and video. The piece is a prime example of the active role that Birnbaum believes art and audiences should assume. What may at first be considered a celebration of a strong female character represented in media quickly evolves into a critique of commercial television culture. The term guerrilla television was coined by Michael Schamberg and the Raindance Corporation. The theory helped to establish video as an alternative form of media, one that encouraged the marriage of art and aesthetic with political critique. Set against the backdrop of guerrilla television theory, technology transformation is an early example of using video to critique the stereotypes utilized and enforced in the television series. While still experimental in terms of the editing and repetition of found footage, the piece was made with clear artistic choices in terms of how the visuals and sound would interact to provide a space for viewers to reflect upon the content they are ingesting. Birnbaum simply exemplifies the new visual effects and techniques that are rapidly developing in the cinematic universe, the acceptance or rejection of which is left completely up to the viewer. The appropriation of images from television is Birnbaum's way of providing feedback to the content circulated by television programs. Josselin believed that the centralization of television created an idle mass audience because it decreased the possibility for viewers to respond to the content. Television became the tool of corporations to disseminate their ideals, and the icons and images became the language with which these ideals were enforced. The appropriation of such well-known imagery is Birnbaum's way of using the language of television to formulate a critical response of the information that had invaded every household. Birnbaum pinpoints that sexual appeal is the true attraction of the character. The insistent repetition of the spinning motion at the moment of her transformation bears a strong resemblance to a dancing doll music box. Like the doll, Wonder Woman is caught in an endless dance dictated by the gender politics that boxes her in. She remains useless but beautiful, just as women are expected to be. Youngblood argues that commercial television served to solidify false ideals already present in society to continue a cycle of complacency and narrow-mindedness. This piece examines the stereotypes of the female body highlighted in the character. It notes that, despite all her glory, Wonder Woman is still confined and subjected to the politics of the female body. By focusing on the character's point of transformation, viewers are confronted with a stark difference between the unattractive, undesirable secretary and the beautiful heroine with bold red and blue armor. Birnbaum highlights the irony of Wonder Woman as an icon in favor of feminism by pointing out that the premise of the entire character is built upon the expectation that a mere working woman can never be enough to save the day. Rather than empower the female body, Wonder Woman perpetuates the stigma that the female body remains a form of entertainment for the masses. The inclusion of music and lyrics indicates that any representation of a female character on television, no matter how strong and independent, will always succumb to the male gaze. Viewers are encouraged to question whether Wonder Woman is actually an icon of feminism or a gross representation of the sexual value that society associates with the female body. The success of technology transformation, Wonder Woman, lies in its ability to use the language and imagery of the television series and strike a balance between allowing viewers to develop their own opinions and pushing Birnbaum's own critique. The issues of gender performativity is highlighted in the show through repetition. In doing so, Birnbaum also provides ample time and space for viewers to reflect upon the content they are ingesting, to formulate an opinion of their own, before fully divulging her own perspectives when displaying the lyrics on screen. The appropriation of imagery plays a key role, pushing Birnbaum's ideal of expanding on the possibilities of art and aesthetics in video to take up an active role in evaluating content proliferated by commercial media. Video is solidified as a medium in its own right, as it is established as both a tool for art and cultural critique.